Madam President, the world's best athletes have come together in Sochi, Russia, for the 22nd Winter Olympic Games. Among them is Russell Currier from the small northern Maine town of Stockholm, Maine. It's in Aroostook County. It's very near Caribou, where I grew up. And I rise today to celebrate the determination, hard work, and community spirit that enabled Russell Currier to represent our great country in the Olympic Games. Russell competes in the biathlon, the demanding and increasingly popular sport that combines cross-country skiing with sharpshooting. He secured his place on America's team by winning 3 out of 4 qualifying races in January at the U.S. Biathlon Olympic Trials. But Russell's snow-covered trail to Russia began long before that. 14 years ago, as a 7th grader, he joined the local Nordic skiing program. A former coach described him as a quiet youngster with no particular interest in the sport. That quickly changed. The next year, Russell won a county-wide middle school championship. The year after, he won 3rd place at the Junior Nationals. Caring coaches and encouraging teammates lit a fire in him that burns so brightly today. On Russell's personal profile on the U.S. Olympic team website, he wrote that his favorite quote is, "Less talking, more doing." He has embraced that motto with all of his strength, and his perseverance has turned his Olympic dream into a goal that he has achieved. I have a particular rooting interest in Russell's success. He and his parents, Debbie and Chris, are graduates of Caribou High School, as am I. Debbie and I grew up spending summers at Madawaska Lake in camps that were very near one another, and we spent endless summers playing together. I have known this wonderful family for many years, and I am just thrilled for them. While the world watches the Winter Olympics, the entire population of Aroostook County, and indeed of all of Maine, will be riveted to the biathlon competition. As the name suggests, the town of Stockholm, Maine, was settled by Swedish immigrants. When the first 21 families came to Aroostook County in the 1870s, they brought with them an unsurpassed work ethic, a strong sense of community, and a love of skiing. In fact, the entire ski industry in Maine, both Nordic and Alpine, can be traced to these hardy, outdoors-loving newcomers. Nearly a century and a half later, the work ethic and the love of skiing remain strong, and the sense of community is more powerful than ever. When Russell won his place on the U.S. team, friends and neighbors held a fundraiser, a spaghetti dinner at Caribou High School, serving up more than 300 dinners so that Russell's parents, Debbie and Chris, could make the long and expensive trip to Russia to cheer on their son. The local newspaper, the Aroostook Republican, published an excellent story on the community's support behind the Currier family, and I'm pleased to insert that story in the record with the unanimous consent to do so.
Without objection.
Russell's dedication and his community spirit have a strong ally in this remarkable story, the Maine Winter Sports Center. The center was founded in 1999 with the purpose of rekindling Aroostook County's skiing heritage, spurring economic development in that rural region, bringing families together in wholesome recreation, and countering the sedentary lifestyle that leads to so many health problems among our greater population. The center's world-class facilities in Fort Kent and Presque Isle, Maine, have hosted national and international cross-country and biathlon competitions. For the 2006 and 2010 Olympics, 13 members of the U.S. biathlon team trained at the Maine Winter Sports Center. But Russell is the first homegrown Olympian to come up entirely through the center's program. Madam President, Russell Currier demonstrates that growing up in a community that works hard and works together can be such a great advantage when combined with individual desire, determination, and skill. The success that Russell has achieved in realizing his Olympic dream and the support along the way that he has received are truly inspiring. I am so proud of Russell and all who helped him achieve his dream. I wish him and his teammates all the best. Thank you, Madam President.